I can see from the response that you have freshers here. Descom patron, Ken team, organizers of the Descom program, the executives, Descom members, Friends, ladies and gentlemen, good evening to you all. Today, what we have here is capacity building conference. It looks as if, with all due respect to the previous speakers, they all digress from the topic, and some with emotions spoke their mind. But I will restrict myself to what is happening. How do we build capacity among MPP and the TESCOM group? First, a quote by Jim Collins says, get the right people on the bus and get the wrong people off the seat. And then the right people should occupy the right seat. That's Jim Collins. I repeat. Get the right people on the bus and then get the wrong people off the seat. And then get the right people on the seat of the bus. That is how we should treat TESCOM. I wish a lady, a beautiful lady, a black woman was here. She made a statement which was profound, but it's half truth and half false. I'll talk about the truth first. The truth is, when MPP is in opposition, they pay attention to TESCOM. When they are in power and they invite the ministers, even those who were TESCOM members, they don't show up. So I don't blame the lady saying that they should be done often when they invite us, we should honor the invitation. I do. Unfortunately, the TESCOM also play a role for not inviting patrons, but only look at positions, those who are ministers. Because I've never been a minister, when MPP is in power, the TESCOM guys, they don't invite me. A patron, the gentleman who spoke, identify him from Kivas, TESCOM. The gentleman sitting here, identify him from Kivas, TESCOM. I have some of the people I've mentored, TESCOM members I've mentored, who are members of parliament, and some are ministers as well. But just recently, I had a visit by TESCOM members from University of Ghana. And when they came, they expressed their misgivings about the way we treated them. I also had the privilege to meet TESCOM members from KNUST, and they said the same. I met TESCOM members from one of the University of Health, I think in Agyapong. they also said the same. So I took it upon myself. This is where the lady is wrong. I took it upon myself to rebuild TESCOM again. And I'm not doing it because I have intention to contest. I am doing it out of love for MPP. So that should be clear. That I'm not here to talk about my contest. I'm here to honor your invitation. You know, we have to build the capacity. I've seen it here. Because when you shout TESCOM, you don't even get the response. It means most of the people filled this room are new members. And TESCOM patron. One pathetic story that I heard from the TESCOM members was that TESCOM now is not attractive to students. TESCOM members are now moving to join TEN. They gave a reason that admission fee or becoming a TESCOM member, you have to register. The registration fee is 30 cedis, whereas 10 is 20 cedis. And we all know students. I mean, 10 cedis difference makes a lot of difference, or means a lot to them. And therefore, they are all shifting to 10. So to build our capacity, we needed to take it upon ourselves to be here to encourage you, give you words of encouragement that although we are in opposition, I can confidently say that a party that you can never make a mistake to join is MPP. Why? I believe that most of you benefited from MPP government because of free SHS. The best thing ever happened to anybody on earth is when your government gives you opportunity to go to school free. Down there in my village at Asindompe, who were 4 boys, very brilliant guys. Every exams I was 4th. It means you have 3 guys who are smarter than me. We all passed common entrance, but there was no free SHS, and 3 of them did not go to secondary school. I was the only person whose father was a teacher and understood what was education then and now, and decided to take me to Agyapong College. And here we are, standing before this august crowd to speak to you. So the best thing ever happened to anybody is when the government gives you opportunity to educate yourself. I think MPP did not do badly by creating opportunity for you to enable you come to this August University. So be proud to join TESCOM and be proud to be a TESCOM member. Today, you might not see the benefit, but as time goes on, when we are out of college, you will network with some of us up here because TESCOM has given you opportunity to meet Honorable Kennedy Agyapong, reputable members of my team. You can take their numbers and be calling after school. You might have opportunity because of today's engagement. Again, what I want to tell you today is that we should all be a man and focus, have dreams. One thing you should bear in mind is do not compromise on your conviction. Any man who compromises on his conviction for short-term gain is an ordinary man. But anybody who does not compromise on his conviction for short-term gain is a leader. And therefore, no matter the hardships, no matter what you are going through, don't compromise on your conviction. People will come in and entice you, do this for me and you get this. Reflect soberly on what he's saying in the gift implication and say no to yourself that this will not help me and will not help my country, and therefore I'm not going to do it. If you do that, you'll be a leader one day. But if you are short-lived and you are always attracted by gifts, the gifts comes with enticement. Gifts comes with demands. Gifts will change your condition. So be careful what you do. How do we build capacity? We are here today. Technical university. You cannot beat the course that you are studying. It is only Ghana and Africa that we don't appreciate the technical universities. But technical universities with the engineers and technicians are the backbone of any economy. So I want to encourage you, whatever you are studying, electrical engineering, mechanical, civil, carpentry, mason, plumbing, you are the money makers. You make more money. I'm a businessman. I employ a lot of people. And the sad part is, when you come to my office, I have over 2,000 applications. And out of the 2,000, you get about 1,500 humanities, degrees, social science, economics, accounting, some supply chain. When we are looking for technicians, HND, mechanical engineers, you don't get it. Electrical engineers, you can't find it. Civil, you can't find it. Oil and gas, but that's where the money is. because a mechanic can charge 30,000, 40,000 for servicing a car. A graduate with master's degree in Ghana here makes about 8,000, between 8,000 and 10,000. So who makes more money? The two. The 30,000 is his labor. Because the mechanic, when you find faults in your car, will ask you to go and buy the parts. So fixing the car alone cost you 30,000. And this 30,000 will be a graduate with master's degree, 3 months salary. Yes. But we don't seem to recognize the importance of the technical schools or universities. So I'm here to encourage you. Now look, take your destiny into your own hands. Build on your talent. No talent is inferior. And sky will be the limit. You should be proud of yourself. Now you have the gift to design, to be an engineer, to be an IT specialist. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying other disciplines are not important. I'm talking of disciplines that are important, but we don't place importance on it. I think this week we were at Accra Technical University and the president said something which was very sad. He said, those of you in the technical universities are considered students who did not do well in the what's your exams now? What's it? But let me tell you something. My younger sister, who comes directly after me, one mother, one father. When you tell her, Betty, let's go to school, she will fall sick for about 1 week. Yes. She dropped out of school, elementary form 3. I think recently you saw Mr. Despite new house with the museum. Can you believe that the interior decoration was done by my sister who never attended? The lightness, all what you see there, is my sister who did it. But when we were going to school and cramming, doing this and that, was no book, Papa. And here we are today. So I say this to encourage you that no profession, no talent is useless. What we have to do is to encourage you to build that capacity that will be relevant to the current development of technology going on all over the world. So have hope to yourself and always challenge yourself. The gentleman was talking about my story. My story, simply put, was that I was born and bred at a village called Asindompe. I think I became an MP and mentioned Asindompe. Now it's in the Ghana map. But those days, Asindompe was not in the map. From Asindompe, I went to Addisaba College. At Addisaba College, I went to Winnipeg Jama Secondary School, sixth form. From there, I went to Germany. In Germany, I was washing plates till I went to America. In America, I was working at a bakery, then a gas station, and later became a taxi driver. I went to university at the age of 33, Fordham University. I was 33 in beginning. Therefore, you guys are lucky. I can see your faces. You are between 19 and 25. It means your beginnings are far better than mine. But it shouldn't end here. If you make a mistake and think that you've been to university and therefore it's a license to success, I'm afraid it is not true. You have to work hard. You should have a vision. You should dream big. You should always challenge yourself that if Agyapong, that poor soul from Asindom, has made it, I can do it too. The moment you begin to challenge yourself and say that what Agyapong has done, I can do better than that, then you begin to ask questions. How did he do it? How did he do it? I give you strategies or qualities to become a leader and next patrons. Anybody who wants to make a difference in society, first should have a vision. When you have vision, you can think through and foresee what will happen tomorrow and decide to plan from today. You are called a visionary. And as time goes on, when you implement your vision, you become or seen as a visionary leader. It is very, very important. When you are dreaming, when you begin to share your experience with friends, some people are myopic thinkers. And therefore, when you tell them your story or your vision, they make comments to discourage you. But you know what you want in life. You have an opportunity to meet Agyapong, who is sharing his personal experience with you. You keep this, write things down, and use what you've written as a guide to you. You take it in the chronological order and make sure you religiously go according to what you've written down today. And you'll be surprised. When you follow it up, you see that even when we are talking to friends, your thoughts will be different. Whilst we are on campus here, we all don't come from different homes. Some from rich homes, some from poor homes. And we sometimes keep up with the Josephs. What I mean by Josephs is that you have a roommate who comes from a rich home. You see him with nice bag, nice shoes, and you are in a hurry to spend your last resort also to go and buy a nice shoe. Save that money. And when both of you come out of college, one with savings will definitely have the capital to invest. And when we invest, the one who was buying bags and shoes, will not have the needed capital to establish any business. So if you want to build capacity, it is not only the knowledge, the stories you hear from people, your personal encounter with people, the experience you get out of the people you meet. When put together, then you begin to build capacity. And by so doing, you will be a different person among your peers. So it's important that when we come to school, whatever we do here, we take it seriously. But it is not only the book that will determine your success in life. It is how you perceive life, what you want to become in life, the future, that will determine your success. You might come out of college, but you will not get any job, because Honorable Speaker said about 109,000 people come out of college every year, and only 10% get jobs. What happens to the 90%? So if you happen to be among the 90%, what will you do? That is the question. So young men and women gathered here, all I will say to you is, it's not rocket science, it's not magic, but it is individual determination that will build the capacity. So what we are here to share with you, especially with the PESCOM members, again, another reason is we don't have the members now to increase the numbers. That is why we are here, to motivate the young men and women that are willing to become PESCOM members or are PESCOM members. It is important that we let you know that all is not lost. MPP, with your support, will come back to power again in 2028. How are we going to do it? We need to get more people to join TESCO and become MPP members. And today, we will do it by the monies that people are offering. The TESCO leaders, don't use the money, don't go and share it. Instead of the 30 cedis that you charge as registration fees, reduce it. If you want to be a good businessman, you check the market and all prices are 20. Like the TESCO charging 20, you charge 19. And you'll be surprised, the difference of 1 cedi, the magic that it will do to attract a lot of students joining MPP. So the monies that you are receiving today, I don't want to show you or tell you what to do with it, but at least it makes business sense to reduce the 30 cedis to 20 or 19, if not the same, below, and that will attract. So let's use this as a seed money. I'm also giving you 20,000. 100,000 as seed money so that you draw more schools to the party is important. And that's the way to build the capacity for MPP to get numbers. Don't go and throw party. Build it. Let the party be attractive. And I also appeal to you that in the near future, just as you started, when you are inviting leaders of the party, patron, it should not be 1 week, because we have other things doing. So if they inform me within a week that I should attend a program, I may have other engagements that I will not be able to do it. So inform me a month or minimum 2 weeks. And when I agree with you with the time, like they did today, I gave them the time, I said I'll be here, and I'm here. But sometimes you make it seem like you invite the leadership or important personalities in the parties and they don't show up. You should also blame yourself that you don't give us ample time to attend your meetings or conference. So Tesco, the Bible in Matthew 28:19 says, "Go and make disciples of all nations." So from today, you start tonight, going house to house, selling Tescon and MPP to other students. Let it be attractive by the kind words you use to them. Don't expect to get everybody on board. Trying to convince people to come on board is just as seeing a man seeing a beautiful woman and trying to talk to her. First of all, the trick is for the woman even to get attention for you, to listen to whatever you are going to say, it means she's interested. But you need to assure her, that what you're going to commit will not be one day wonder. So they will give you a delay that is the same. Going to convince other students, your friends, colleagues, to come and join TESCOM is not force. Approach them tactically. Respect them. Talk to them as if you are chatting a new girl. And you'll be able to get students who will join. Sometimes you have to use us as an example. You have to use some of the ministers. Asenso was the first person who started this TESCOM program. He's been a substantive minister before. Another friend, I met him at Kumasi. He's the minority chief whip. The gentleman who spoke, when I identified him, he became my general manager at Sheffield, and also worked at National Service as a director. Fortunately, approached again to be my campaign spokesman. If not today, he will also be going to be an eye. So we have, TESCOM has produced important personalities in this country. So keep faith alive. Have hope that although we are in opposition, all is not lost. We can come back. But we can only come back when all of us preach peace and unity. Without peace and unity, I believe that whoever you choose to be the leader of MPP or flag bearer will not have it easy. But with unity, we can win power easily. So as you are getting more members, your primary focus is peace and unity. Even among yourselves here, you have differences because you all have personalities that you admire and support. But don't step beyond that boundary where there's going to be a fight, argument, animosity. It will not help us. So young men and women gathered here in the name of Tesco, I wish you well. I wish you long life. And I believe all Tesco members here, the time that you have spent with us will not be in vain. You will come out of college in flying colors. I need engineers, electrical and mechanical engineers, but more mechanical engineers. The electrical engineers will be trained to man my control panels, controlling the steel plant and the coal stores. The mechanical engineers and the industrial engineers will man all the machines at the steel plant. It shows how important your courses are. Some are also going to be in the office as accountant, human resource. I have all disciplines. So when you're out of college, before you go out of college, patron, all the students studying engineering, if they want internship, I can give them opportunity. Let me tell you something. We have neglected the practical aspect because you don't get hands-on whatever you study. They'll draw the diagrams and everything, show it to you. But it's different from operating the machine itself. That is the opportunity I want to give you. And trust me, Ghana education is not that bad. Just that we need to improve it. I say that because when you come and you see all the equipments that are fixed, it's done by Ghanaians. You only see people, Indians, as supervisors, guiding them, do this, do that. And even the coastal, when you come to the control room, everything is done by Ghanaians. Now that we finished, we have only 2 Palestinians and Pakistanis coming to commissioning the coastal because it's part of the contract assigned to them. But the installation, everything was done by Ghanaians. That is why I believe in you. I have hope in you. I have confidence in you that when we are given proper opportunity and practical experience, we'll do far better than the Indians. It is possible. So Dean or TESCOM patron, anytime your students are ready for practicals, let me know. I'll create opportunities for them. We are building the capacity from this room. We are building it from this room. We are doing networking from this room. You see the importance of this conference. Some of you, not here, some of you will come. You even have to pay a visit. Visit to the site, accompany and see things for yourself. That will also motivate you when you come back to school. Now look, I've seen this machine. This is how it's operated. I'm going to also build a machine. When we continue like that, a time will come that we will not even import any equipment from abroad. Ghanaians will be able to do it. Because if you go to America, UK, Europe, and you see Ghanaians holding key positions. When you go to America, Boeing, you see the number of Ghanaians working there. It simply means they don't have the opportunity. That is why you see them, excuse me to say, as dumb. We are not dumb. It is opportunity that we don't have. And if I'm the president, I will create opportunities for all of you. We have to be self-sufficient. We have to be independent. It is time that we build our country ourselves without depending on white people for chicken change. They are human beings just like us. We've been in the classroom with the white men and we took their awards. What makes you think we can do it? We can. Say yes, we can. Yes, we can. Say yes, we can. Yes, yeah, we can do it. And I will lead the youth of this country to change the fortunes of Ghana. So believe in me that one day you will have a pragmatic leader, a businessman who will change and create opportunities for the youth of this country. It's enough that we have our children, youth coming out of college, have no jobs and being fed by their parents and do not get respect at home. I will give you respect by creating job opportunities. So just go, keep faith alive. Have hope that all is not lost. One day, you are going to be like Agyapong. Say, one day. One day. I'll be like Agyapong. One day. I'll be better than Agyapong. That's the spirit we need for the youth. So TESCOM Petro said little motivation. So this is but this motivation is to go and win more souls for TESCOM. Reduce your admission fees. So this is 20,000 for a start. God bless all of you.